give me a sense, like when this one comes around, when this audition comes around, this opportunity, is this just another audition? Is this something like, oh, this would check a lot of boxes for me. This feels like a good one.
It's exactly that. Like I
Yeah.
remember I got, it was just an email to there was the script, which is crazy now because every script is like on under lock and key. But
Right.
back then, no one knew what it was. So I just got sent the script and basically saying that they were going to set a meeting with me and Eric Kripke, the showrunner. I guess he had seen this little. There used to be this thing called Amazon Pilot Season,
Right.
uh, and I was on the last one. It was like when Amazon would produce three pilot episodes of TV shows, potential TV shows, then they would put those three on their platform and the audience would vote on which became a show. I was on the very last one of those because none of them became shows. But I think he saw something he maybe wanted for Huey in that. So I just got this meeting initially, but I read the script and I was like, this is awesome. This, I didn't realize it was based off a comic book initially. I thought he basically just wrote a script about America and put superheroes into it. And then I did my research. I was like, oh, it's this whole series of books. So I had my meeting, went great. Had my first audition, went all right. Had a chemistry read with Erin Moriarty, and then finally had a callback with Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg, who are heroes of mine. So it was also intimidating because sometimes most of the time, when you really want something,
Right.
it doesn't go your way. Most of the time, if you kind of like don't really want it, it does go your way. So I was so like, I gotta nail this. I really do. And I read with Seth Rogen. Like that was the craziest thing was he was doing Butcher's lines in his like Seth Rogen voice. Like we got to get him in the boot and then we're gonna bugger off. Like it was so surreal because he's again a hero of mine. So yeah, and then when I got it, I don't think I've ever been more overjoyed in my life because I knew that I really fought for it. I knew that I wanted to be part of the show because I would watch the show. I knew that. Like I read the script, I'm like, oh, I'd watch the hell out of this, and I would want to be like a guy in the background. I'd be an extra in the show if it wasn't Huey. You know what I mean? That's how much I loved the show. I loved the material. And then shooting it was just such a dream.